Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to your summer solstice and full moon in Capricorn reading for June 2022. Hello, welcome back. If you are one of my wonderful loyal subscribers, and if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you find the content inspiring, helpful. That's always my intention. And speaking of intentions, we are going to set some good ones this month. For those of you that are in the Southern Hemisphere, I know that it's turning to winter. So I'm going to be focusing on the summer solstice. So feel free to take this how it resonates for you or apply it to 6 months from now when the summer solstice hits your area. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, just how to navigate the energy. How's that? So, I'm going to do a couple ritual things. I've got my tinctures here, my little symbols. So, for those of you with headphones, I will warn you before I get ready to ring those so you can turn it down. It's just going to be an energy clearing, collective sort of thing for you, should you choose to participate. And if not, that's okay too. Do your own thing. So let's talk about setting intentions under this beautiful summer solstice. And I know that we've got a lot going on. So the full moon in Capricorn at 1 degree, I got a fun fact here in a second about that, and the summer solstice and Cancer season starts. So we've got a lot going on in the same 24-hour period. So with full moons, we usually focus on releasing. And yes, that is true. And honestly, any time is a good time to release anything that no longer serves you. You don't have to wait for the full moon. But working with the energy of release is very helpful. So full moons are culmination. So at the new moon, in Capricorn back in January, if you journal or if you remember, take a look at what you were wanting to manifest. And how has that gone for you over these last several months? And if you are on your way, awesome, keep going. If you need to adjust the sails, you're not quite where you wanted to be, or maybe it's not the way that you were hoping things would go, that's okay too. So adjust the sails. Don't be afraid to do that. If things have gone completely off the rails, then maybe it's time to take an evaluation and see if maybe those manifestations weren't the best thing for you. Remember, redirection is divine protection. So just take a look with an open mind and an open heart. Leave ego at the door. Let it play outside. Let it not interfere too much. Ego is wonderful in keeping us safe. It has its purpose. Please don't get me wrong. It's an unhealed ego that says it has to look like this, it has to go like this, or it's not going to work. Change your mindset. We talk about that a lot here on the channel too. If you need any help with that, with changing your mindset, I am a certified infinite possibilities trainer. Shout out Mike Dooley. So if that's something that you're interested in doing and learning more about, all of my contact information is below. Feel free to reach out. We can talk and see, we'll design some sort of session package that fits for you. Yes, I do in person if you're local to my area, Northeast Ohio. If not, Zoom is a wonderful thing. It allows us to connect. So we can certainly do that. We'll build a package, don't worry. Lots of options, lots of opportunities. I want these things to be accessible for everybody, whether it's mediumship, distant Reiki, card readings, soul training, grief training, not training, grief. I don't want to use the word counseling because that gives a certain connotation to it, but grief sessions. So, if you need any help with that, let me know. Otherwise, with this full moon, it's in Capricorn and it's at 1 degree. So here's the fun fact. We have the next full moon in July also in Capricorn at the 29th degree. So We've got a whole month of figuring out if sales need to be adjusted and what's going on, and a good period of reflection. So Capricorn is the workhorse of the zodiac. Capricorns, I love you. You know that. My South Node is in Capricorn. So find your chart. There's all kinds of free charts out there that you can take a look and see where things are for you. We all have everything in our chart. It's just a matter of where. Like my South Node is the only thing that I have in Capricorn. I have no planets there. That's okay. Capricorn's still in my chart. It's in a certain house, and there's lots of pieces to that astrological puzzle. I am not an astrologer. Please find someone who is way more versed at that than I am. For those of you local, you know I love Angie, the astrologer. Yasmin Boland is the author of the beautiful Moonology decks, the Mercury retrograde book. I wish she would make a deck. Yasmin, if you're watching this, please make a Mercury retrograde deck. That'd be great. Thanks. So she's a very published Hay House author. I follow her for all things moon related, or seek out whoever resonates for you. So with the Capricorn full moon, take a look, see where it is in your chart. If nothing else, if all of that is like wah, 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 peanuts wah, 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 to you, then that's okay too. If nothing else, just know that this full moon is a great time to reflect. Where are you in your career path? Because Capricorn is finances, career, good stuff. It's an earth sign. And it is a wonderful time to reevaluate. What am I doing right? Yay. Yay. I've done things right in the past. Woohoo. Where could I be a little bit better? Am I needing to tighten things up a little bit right now? Am I able to give freely? Am I in a position at work where I want to be? Am I in a soul sucking job? Whatever it is for you, take time to evaluate and adjust the sails if needed. We'll dive into it more here in the personal reading. But for now, I wanted to start with explaining to you all the things that are going on right now. So we also have, flip side, we have a beautiful summer solstice here. And this is the return of light and hope. Longest day of the year, shortest night. So lots of light, lots of opportunity. And the moon being full shines her beautiful light into the world. So lots of light coming in to shine. So I have the Priestess of Light Oracle that we'll be using as well as the Light Seers Tarot, the moon deck for some affirmations, and we'll see what else we get into. But, and I might switch decks here and there. So as we navigate this beautiful energy with the summer solstice, being grateful for all the good stuff and letting the light shine in on any dark corners that need to be cleaned out. Maybe decluttering is a thing for you right now. Great. Very earth sign thing to do. Letting go of that which no longer serves you. So, when our hands are open to give, they're also open to receive. So as we release items that no longer work for us, for our space and alignment, or energetically, we let go of things or situations or people who have, people are here for a reason and a season. Not everyone is meant to go with us throughout our whole life. Most people do kind of come and go. So if it's time to let them go, let them go. Remember, you can't speak butterfly language to caterpillars, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. I'm a huge fan. Highly recommend setting boundaries. But if you are keeping someone in your life just because, we've been friends for 25 years, well, maybe you're just very different people, and it's okay to be friends from afar. You can love people from afar. And it doesn't mean that you have to cut them out of your life and never speak to them again, but putting some distance between you is okay too. Or keeping to yourself the things that you plan to do next. There are going to be people who don't understand why you're switching jobs. What are you doing? You have such a great job. Okay, that's what you see. Let me tell you what I live. Everybody's always going to have an opinion. So, not everybody is your cheerleader. And it's okay not to tell everybody everything. The greatest piece of advice I ever received was about 10 years ago. Not everyone needs to know everything that's going on in your life. And that is because not everybody is your cheerleader. Everybody has an opinion, and you might start doubting yourself. If your soul is saying, knock, knock, hello, let's get moving on something different. And somebody else says, but you make such great money, or you work so hard to get to that position, or you have a great retirement. I have no work life balance. I have no flexibility. I've hit the ceiling. I'm as high up as I can go. Um, this is no longer in alignment. I opened my eyes. I let this light shine in. And now I see that this company doesn't align with my goals and morals and values. I found out that they're not green. They're not eco-friendly. They treat people like crap. It's no amount of money is worth that. Whatever it is. But you might start doubting yourself. So be very judicious about with who you share information. Moral of the story. So let's get into, okay, here's your warning. Ding, 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 danger, danger. There is going to be louder than that, a loud sound. So if you're wearing earphones or if you're somewhere that you might need to turn the volume down a little bit, here you go. I've got the microphone behind, but these things they pack a punch. So I'm going to ring them 3 times. I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible, but I do want this to be clearing. So set your intention now, whatever it is. Feel free to pause the video and know that you are in a very safe space, grounded, beautiful energy, safe bubble. If you are in a place where you can safely do so, close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, and then listen to this energy clearing sound. It's very high pitched. My cat usually doesn't like it. So here we go. Okay, loud sounds over. So as you enter into this beautiful time, this energy of the summer solstice, this full moon in Capricorn and Cancerian season, which Cancer is, remember the full moons are always in the opposite sign of the sun sign we're in. That's why it's in Capricorn this time around. Cancer is very loving and nurturing, and it rules the home, and it's a water sign, and it's very go with the flow. As much as it's a cardinal sign, it is something, there's something to be said about Cancer being very nurturing and loving. So there you go. All right. Let's get into the individual reading. Ooh, little extra ding for you. Hey, Taurus, how are you? Welcome in. Let's get your reading. Please remember that this is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Check out your other placements. And if you would like your own personal reading, all of my info is below. So this is the moon deck. And with Cancer being ruled by the moon, we got the Capricorn full moon, we got a lot of moon energy. So I wanted to honor that. So your first card out was, I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. Oh, lovely. And I'll show you the card here in a moment. But the hands are folded in some sort of mudra position. Oh, hello, Leo the Lion. That's the next energy. And there is something, I'm not sure what it is, but there is something going on in Lionsgate. And I'm going to do, that's on August 8th. It's the 8-8 portal, culminate. Like that's the halfway point of the Lionsgate. I'm going to do a special reading on that because there's something going on. I don't know what it is yet. We'll find out. In the meantime, your card, I am courageous, steady, and strong. Woo, yes. Taurus, embody this energy. Bring some Leo, bring some fire energy into your life. Gorgeous. All right, here's the I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. It's number 30. 30. Lovely. So at this time, you're being guided. Again, I'm never going to tell you how to live your life, but you're being guided and invited to tap into meditation. And you don't have to sit in silence. You can do a guided meditation. You can turn on soft music, rock music, whatever makes you happy. Do a walking meditation. I get some of my best guidance when I'm washing dishes. It could be anything that is meditative. Just going for a drive. I love going for a drive. So you can listen to your guides that way. Whatever makes you happy, Taurus. Go ahead and do that. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. So prayer is talking, meditation is listening. The universe is always listening to us and saying, okay. So then we have to turn off. And that's the thing about doing movement meditations, is because you can't, your body's doing something, so your brain's occupied, and it allows your higher self, your soul, to receive the messages from the divine. Kind of quiets everything down, which is really lovely. Maybe even keep a dream journal. I don't know why I heard that, but there you go. I am courageous, steady, and strong. Number 8, of course. Of course. Number 8. So embody this. This is a lot of duality right here. Like, be receptive, be in the yin energy of receiving, and then roar. Out comes the lion, and very yang energy and fiery. So interesting dynamic there. Now let's pull from the Moonology cards. I've been getting timing with this deck, so I just roll with it. So let's see what comes through. Okay. It flew out. Card number 1. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. And what that means, of course, this is general. It could mean a relationship, sure. Honestly, what I feel more is that your commitment to yourself, to your spiritual growth. And what they mean by being tested is that we can get distracted in the physical world. There's lots of things that can distract us. We're working too much. And you might say, but Kelly, I have to work. Well, yeah, we do. If we want electricity, we have to pay the electric bill. And for most of us, that's going to work and earning money. Remember that you are exchanging your time and talents for that paycheck. They don't own you. When I saw this meme a few years ago, it has stuck with me every day since. They will replace you. They will post your job the next day if you aren't there anymore. But your family needs you. Your family, you can never get that time back. And working in hospice, one of the things that we've heard the most by dying people is, it's never, I wish I would have spent more time at work. It's always, I wish I would have made time. I wish I would have left work. I wish I would have told my boss, no, I can't work over. I'm going to my kid's baseball game. Okay, food for thought, Taurus. Adjustments are required. So there you go. Third quarter, first quarter, third quarter. So the first quarter is between the new moon and the full moon. And then the third quarter is between the full moon and the new moon because the moon goes like this. So your commitment to yourself, to your spiritual growth and journey, to what you're here for, is you're being invited with this Capricorn, especially Capricorn. I love you. You know this if you're watching. I do. But you're the workhorse of the zodiac, Capricorn. So so back to Taurus, back to you. With this Capricorn full moon, you're being invited to evaluate, where are your commitments? Where do your priorities lie? and adjustments are required. So a little bit of big sister energy here from the universe saying, hello, knock, knock, knock. Hi, it's me. Can we talk? You need to listen. Sit down, shut up, and listen, and then take action on what I guide you to do. And the third card that fell out is don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So see where your South Node is in your chart. That's about what you bring with you to the energetic table in this lifetime, from past lives or however you view that. It could even be your past in this lifetime. What were you taught as a kid? What did you watch the adults around you do? Was your dad always at work? And not at your baseball game? It could be. I mean, yes, I use very watered down examples so that you get the drift. Don't let that hold you back. Make those adjustments. If you're like, I'm not going to do that with my kids, and then you find yourself doing that, don't beat yourself up. Allow the adjustment to be made. Allow whatever's coming to light right now come to light, because it's here for your that purpose. Okay? Let's get into, whoa, sorry, I just kicked my tripod. I do it all the time. I'm so sorry. It's my setup. It's how it's got to be right now. So, Taurus Tarot. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do my 5-card spread. Don't worry, we'll talk it through. Boy, they really wanted to come out there, didn't they? I was trying to put them back. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. That's a lovely match. However, I do notice that they're looking in opposite directions. So if that is, there's that duality again. And she's on the receptivity side and he's on the action side. You know what? I am going to pull those back up from the moon deck. So your Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus. High Earth energy right there. And major arcana there with the Emperor. That's he's all of the kings combined. And he's very in upright. He's in a really good place. It's very paternal energy, father figure energy. And she's very nurturing. Like all the queens are the feminine version of the yin version of whatever suit they roll. So for the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing in that she makes sure that you have fresh sheets and your laundry's clean and you have beautiful pillows and luxurious fabrics. She holds the keys to the castle. So she's all the tangible things, that all the beautiful things. And she's got her eyes closed. She's in this quiet moment where she's contemplating, what do I want to do with this pentacle? So there you go. There's that contemplative, what adjustments need to be made, and then act on it. I guess we can call that pre-shuffle. 3 of Cups. Beautiful. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Holy Moses. And the Hanged One in reverse. Let me move this. There. So you can hopefully see all the cards if you're listening and not, or if you're watching and not just listening. With the 3 of Cups energy here, this is gorgeous. This is celebration, community, just lots of celebration. And they're looking up at the stars. So there's a message there. Something celestial. So maybe you like looking at the stars. Maybe they're fireworks. Maybe they're celebrating the summer solstice, the full moon, and coming together and cherishing. And 3 is a divine number. It's a very sacred number. So take a look. Where do you need to make some adjustments? And this really, and Cups is emotions. This really makes me feel like there's been too many distractions. And it's time to let them go so that you can enjoy your time. That's the only resource that we can make more money, but we can't make more time. Okay, Taurus. With the Four of Wands, that's celebration and stability. Yes, it's the 1111 card. So again, if this is a relationship for you, how can you bring in more love? Because the answer is always love. And more celebrating energy. So maybe you're celebrating something in your personal life as well. With the Five of Wands here in the middle, it's conflict. It's maybe this has caused a conflict, maybe because you've been distracted, because you've been taken away from the people that appreciate you every day, not just when you work there. Could be inner conflict as well. Like, I'm between these two. I'm in this duality here. And it's also, be careful who you're stepping on. So if you're neglecting a part of yourself or people around you because you're trying to climb to the top, what good is that serving? Food for thought. With the Eight of Wands, that's a lot of communication, that's being very busy. And with it airing on this side with the Yang energy, it's like you're doing too much. You're trying to do all the things. You're trying to be all the things to everyone, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you got to find that balance. With the Hanged One here in reverse, I love how she's hanging from a silk, like a yoga silk. But she's reaching enlightenment. So putting her in reverse, she's fallen out of that silk safely into water. She's okay. No harm to anyone. But you have to take a look at things from a different perspective. What do you see? If you've been caught up in some sort of a pause, because that's also Hanged One energy, is like time out, pause. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. Don't just hang out. Go do something. Do something about it. You have control. You're the author of your own story. You get to decide. If something's not working, rewrite it. Plot twist. Change it. New chapter. Whatever it is. Let's see what the Priestesses of Light have to say. Hidden knowledge. Beautiful. Yeah, there's like, you know what to do. It's not really hidden. It's not really hidden. You know what to do. So tap into your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Know that you okay, so I just heard, before we pull that, I just heard reminding me of the greatest advice I ever received was that not everyone needs to know everything you're doing. So if you need to make these moves, like, you're doing it, but you need to make these moves without announcing it to the world. Maybe you're looking for a new job, and that allows you more opportunity to have that work-life balance. Wonderful. Doesn't mean you have to broadcast it. You can do it in quiet. It's okay. You don't have to tell everybody what's going on. Reach out to a trusted network, but you don't have to blast it all over social media. Hey, I'm looking for a new job. Because one, you never know who's going to see that, and you could get in trouble with your current. And you don't want to necessarily invite that kind of energy into your current workplace where, hey, you're looking for a new job anyway. We were going to give you a promotion where you would have that work-life balance, but we see how committed you are. See you later. So just be careful. And some people might not wish you well, or they might get in your head of, you have such a great job. You're taking care of your kids. They have everything that they could possibly want tangibly, but you're not there. Yeah, you might have a big house, but it's real empty. You have a fancy car, but no one's riding in it with you. So just, take the energy how it resonates, but there you go. All right, inspiration came out from the fairy deck. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call anytime. Beautiful. So inspiration is yours. I really hope that all of those gorgeous colors are showing up on the camera. They're so beautiful. There's lots of purple, which is third eye. Um, and that goes with the hidden knowledge beautifully. There's so much divine wisdom to be shared. The universe just looks for an open and willing vessel, crown chakra, to pour that inspiration into. Oh, beautiful. And yeah, dream journal, keep track of when inspiration is there. Ta-da. On the bottom is precious time. What have we been talking about, Taurus? The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Yeah, choose what you're going to do and move and do it. Yes, Taurus, beautiful energy. Wow. If you would like to dive deeper into this or your own personal reading for your own personal messages, awesome. Everything's below for my contact info. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, take care.